Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Okay, let's see if we can get this computer working. And still waiting. There we go. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody! Ho, ho, ho! Well, hi. Pinball stopped up by the North Pole this afternoon and asked if I'd come in and talk to you all for a little bit. So I thought I'd pop in here and say Merry Christmas to everybody. Kind of told me what you guys do around here, and so I, after doing this with them last year, thought we'd do it again this year. And I had a lot of fun talking to you all last year. It's about -4 up here at the North Pole right now, about 13 below wind chill, so nice balmy afternoon. The reindeer are put up. Elves are busy wrapping presents and putting them in the sleigh, and I got a chance to sit down with Mrs. Claus and have a cup of cocoa and just relax. So thought I'd take a little bit of time out and see what everybody's up to this year. So what Pinball told me is y'all kind of ask questions of him every week. So I thought maybe y'all would want to ask Santa some questions. So I guess the rules around here are you put your questions in all capital letters, and he set me up here with the computer. So I'll kind of read your questions and see what everybody wants to talk to Santa about this year. So I guess there's a bunch of rules that he has, but I really don't know what those are. So I'm going to kind of take it that y'all know what you got to do. And I guess there's a bunch of people in here. What is it? North Shore Preparedness and Lucky Dame Preparedness. And Robert and Jacob and Lorna, I guess, are the police in here. So not that I really have to worry about police here at the North Pole, because pretty much I'm the one that makes all the rules anyway. So, but yeah, if y'all just follow their rules, we'll be good. But so why don't we start, and you guys can see what you want to talk about, and Santa will answer your questions to the best of his ability. So I guess I'll kind of look up here and see where we go. I guess I'm supposed to start at the top and kind of look at questions. So let's see what all of you good kitties want to talk about tonight. Oh, let's see. And if I kind of look through, lots of Merry Christmases, of course. So, ho, ho. Okay. And let's see. Questions. Paladin says he knows me. Paladin, I know everybody. I don't think you've ever met me, though. It'd be kind of hard to catch me. Let's see. And a Cushnet Prepper says, good evening, Santa. Good evening to you as well. Mama Preps 4 says, she just showed the girls here. Well, tell the girls that they better be good. There's still a couple of days before Christmas, and I still haven't checked everybody off the list. So, August Blue, all I want for Christmas is a new president. Well, Santa can do a lot of stuff, but that one's a little out of my realm here. So, let's see. The purring lady wants a 1969 Yenko Camaro. Well, those are kind of hard to find. The elves aren't really good at the mechanical type stuff. God knows you don't want to see them trying to do restoration work. But let me see what I can do. Let's see. K. Geisel RN says, Santa, am I on the good list? Well, I've got to think so. With RN stands for nurse, as far as I know, and nurses are the good ones. Unless, of course, you're listening to politicians. But as far as I know, in my book, nurses are the good ones. Oh, Jimmy Co. 1 says, I'd like to get a new competent president, Santa. Guys, like I said, I'd love to, but unfortunately, y'all got what you got. And I can't change that. So I can't bring you girlfriends. I can't bring you husbands. And I can bring you puppies. But presidents, that's not going to happen. Hey, Santa, has Pinball been a good boy? Well, for the most part, I mean, we had a little talk this afternoon about some of his shortcomings, but overall, he did better than worse. Hey, Santa, what's the POTUS getting in his stocking this year? Well, I'm not really supposed to say, but, he is, 106? So he probably doesn't believe in me anymore anyway. I was going to get him coal, but he doesn't like coal. So, kind of worked a little bit. And, that new German Shepherd he got? Well, we got him a couple extra droppings from the German Shepherd. We thought that was appropriate. Curry, dear Santa, please, we need our country back. Well, you still have it. You just gotta keep it. And if you don't like the way it is, you gotta change it. Scarlet Brimstone, where's the missus? Mrs. Claus? Mrs. Claus is out helping the elves right now. She's doing all the baking and everything like that. I gotta put on a few pounds here in a couple of days. God knows I'm gonna eat about 82 tons of cookies, but we need some buoyancy there for the reindeer. Unless I'm full of gas, I can't float. So, let's see. Paul Tootie, Santa, are we winning? I don't think there's a score in this game right now. It's kind of however the game ends, because things can change real fast no matter where you go. It's up to you just to play really hard and give your best. That's all I could ever ask from you, and certainly that's all anybody else could ask of you. Let's see. Paladin 1. Oop, I gotta figure out how that one worked. Hang on. And I don't get to see that one again. Well, maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. I saw it real quick. Paladin 1 said something about if it was racist to say something to an elf, and I wasn't sure what it is. Well, they're all short, So, but, we have elves of all colors up here. Green, orange, red, blue, They're elves. They're magical. Let's see. Has Southern Gal wants to know if Santa's been naughty or nice this year. I'm always nice. Of course I've been nice, but I don't get any gifts. This is my chance to give them away. The other 365, 4 days a year, I get to live with Mrs. Claus. That's my gift. What else do we have? Autumn West, how are all the reindeer doing? Santa, I've been trying to be good. Well, reindeer are in pretty good shape. They've been exercising like crazy here in the last few weeks, polishing off their moves, make sure they can get their landings and takeoffs all synchronized, Rudolph's been shining his nose for the last 3 days, so you think by now we'd have it done. But yeah, reindeer are doing pretty good. So I think they're ready. It's going to be interesting to see how well we handle the weather, though, because snow is no problem, rain no problem, heat no problem, but volcanoes and earthquakes, those we kind of worry about. Uh, KKR, will trolls be banned from the chat or do they lose their gifts from you too? Trolls get coals. That's pretty much how it always has worked. Santa only gives toys and gifts to the good boys and girls, and trolls are not good boys and girls in Santa's eyes. Uh, Pickle Bucket Boy. Santa, I would like 3 bags of 13, 13, 13, a new pickle bucket, and toss in a new truck, please. Pickle Bucket Boy, you don't need to use chemical fertilizers. Why would you want that? That just costs money. But it's all you got. No other way of doing it. See what I can do about it. The new pickle bucket, if I'm not mistaken, the one I got you last year, you still haven't got cleaned out. And that new truck, car part's kind of hard to find right now, but we'll see. Patriot Preacher 43, are reindeer better with barbecue sauce? Well, you got to skin them first. But, I kind of like mine pickled. Up here where it's cold, we kind of like a lot of stuff pickled. Pickled reindeer, really good. A little bit of onion, some capers. That's how you want to eat your reindeer. Matthew Trucking, Santa, are you on Rumble too? No, just I'm not anywhere really. It's just Pinball stops by before Christmas every year and asks me to help him out a little bit. So we have our conversation and then here we are. UNA, hey Santa, has the North Pole melted because of climate change? Well, like I told you, the North Pole, the ice sheets up here are actually getting bigger. And, like I said, it's 4 below right now. So, that's about normal around this time of year. This is relatively good. 13 below wind chill. Yeah, that's about accurate for us. So, we're not seeing any weather anomalies or anything like that. Wendy Fox, can I have a Coleman propane coffee maker for a Christmas party, please? Okay. Coleman propane coffee maker. What might be something better to look at there, Wendy, is a little percolator that you can just put over a fire, because you can always find something to get a fire going, but you might not always have access to propane. Take a look at a little percolator. Jen's Daily Life. Santa, where is my puppy I asked for? I've been waiting a really long time. Well, PETA gets involved all the time and has a hard time with me flying around with puppies. And I say that the G-forces that I pull on Christmas Eve are a little hard on puppies. So, usually we have to work with, local elves and everything to find puppies. But, a lot of times if we get a chance, we'll go to the local animal shelters and see if we can get puppies there, because that way they're already in the area and we don't have to fly around them at, Mach 42 trying to get around the world quick enough. Connie Sailor, Santa, can you bring peace to the USA and get rid of tyranny? I try every year. I have been for thousands of years. Been called many things in my life, but I've always been trying to bring peace and joy wherever I go. Unfortunately, there's always those few people in the world that have no peace and joy in their heart. And usually they wind up in politics. Oh, let's see. Vicky Savage, Santa, what are the naughty ones getting? Coal is a much desired blessing. Well, this year for Christmas, for the ones on the naughty list, I agree with you. We can't give them coal because people in Europe would really like some coal because it's cold there. And of course, all the coal miners in the United States have been put out of business. But yeah, so this year, what we're giving all the naughty ones on the list are reindeer droppings. Got plenty of those up here. Make great fertilizer. But then again, most of the naughty ones wouldn't have a clue what to do to make that into fertilizer. So we think it's appropriate. Oh, let's see. Chicken Prepper, did you get any good cookies from the kiddos this year? Well, haven't got any cookies yet this year. A couple of fruitcakes, Always like fruitcake around Christmas, but that's good. But cookies are usually that's Christmas Eve. That's my treat. Mrs. Claus doesn't give me a whole lot of cookies throughout the year. She keeps me working, but on Christmas Eve when I'm flying around, that's when I can really tie on a good chocolate chip cookie. Jeffrey Lindquist, Santa, will you bring me some gold for Christmas? Well, if my choices are gold, frankincense, and myrrh, yeah, gold would probably be the easiest because of the three, it's pretty much the one I can find anymore. Yeah, gold is a good thing to have. More I can get of it, the more I can share it, the more y'all get of it, the better off we'll all be. Laura T, I want a pond for Christmas. Laura, I'm sorry. If Santa's a little old, his back ain't going to do a whole lot of good trying to dig holes. So, maybe ask for a bulldozer. Nancy B, Santa, will you please bring me some coal instead this year? Well, like I said, Nancy, coal used to always be my go-to for the naughty ones, but this year there's a lot of coal in my sleigh going to the good boys and girls. The Purring Lady, which politicians are on your naughty list? Yes. C.E. Gann, hey Santa, how do you preserve dehydrated beef jerky? Well, don't have any cows up here at the North Pole, but do have some polar bear jerky, some reindeer jerky. That's good stuff. Every once in a while, a little bit of moose, elk. Elk jerky is really good. But how do I preserve it? I don't know. It really doesn't last that long around here. Best thing you can do is use a vacuum sealer and put that in a vacuum seal bag and suck all the air out of it. That'd probably be your best way to save your, what did you say you had? Beef jerky. Beef jerky, yeah, there you go. Oh, let's see. Big B Prepping, what is your favorite charity and ways to help spread cheer this holiday season? Well, Santa's all about helping people and giving back if he can. That's why Christmas is my favorite holiday. It's one day the year I got to work, But charity Santa likes, food pantries, Gary Sinise Foundation, toy drives, the animal shelters. Those are the charities that Santa really likes to support. The ones where people or animals maybe a little down on their luck through no fault of their own, and try to give them a leg up. Oh, let's see. Say, Jack, hey Santa, can you give me a heads up on what I might get for Christmas? No. Rouse 196, make sure you give Lori Lightfoot coal, Santa. She's the mayor of Chicago, isn't she? Wouldn't give her a coal. She'd probably use it as makeup. It'd be a waste of good coal anyway. Let's see. F Home 2C, Mrs. Pinball made cookies for Santa. That I don't know. She didn't come up on the trip here, so, just Pinball came up by himself, so, he didn't bring any cookies with, so. Mary Adams, Merry Christmas, Santa. What's your favorite cookie? Chocolate chip. No doubt chocolate chip. Those are the best. Cold glass of milk and a chocolate chip cookie, I'm happy. Okay. Texas J Garden, I could use some propane for Christmas. Buy a cow. Oh, no, wait, that's methane. Propane. How could I... Propane? I don't know if I can travel with propane. Let me see what I can do about that. Debbie Riddle, Santa, what will you bring Pinball? He's been a good boy helping everyone. Merry Christmas. He's standing right here. I can't tell him. He's got to wait a couple of days just like the rest of you. He always comes up, tries to butter me up, tries to get something good. I always tell him, doesn't matter what you do one day, it matters what you do all the days. So, Ace Maduro, I've heard Potato Joe and the Grinch are one and the same. What do you know about it? Well, the Grinch has got a heart, finally, after all these years. Grinch always had a brain. So, no, don't think so. They don't have the same qualities. Huffy Prepper, what time will you be flying over Northwest Indiana? I want to be asleep as I still believe. Oh, it should be, let's see, Northwest Indiana. You're about 17, 18 hours into my trip. Yeah, it'd probably be somewhere around 1 in the morning, I'm thinking. Nunzio's Truth. Santa, if there were no limits, what would be your heart's desire to do for all people? No one would ever be hungry. Ever. I think that would be, if I could figure out how to do that, and no, I'm not trying to become Miss America or Miss Universe, but ending world hunger, that would be great. Reverse Snowbird, can you really shoot your eye out with the Red Ryder BB gun? Why would you want the Red Ryder BB gun? Get something that's got some real power and shoot out bigger body parts. Sue Hatton, Santa, if Nancy Pelosi has new fitted dentures on her list, please don't bring her any. You're a good guy. Wonder if I can find some of George Washington's old teeth. I could take her some wooden ones. That might be an idea. Thanks, Sue. Oh, let's see. America first. Hoping you and Mrs. Pinball have a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless, bud. Hear that? There you go. Oh, let's see. Per Kayla. Santa, do I get more gifts if I'm on the naughty list? You like reindeer poop? You can have plenty. Sunshine. Ooh, I will take a puppy, please. Boy, I tell you, I really get busy here at the animal shelter, huh? Trent McMurray. Merry Christmas, Santa. I need a new tiller for my garden. Be a good thing to have. Yeah. We'll see if we can work on that one, too. Oh. Let's see. C.E. Gann, what do you think about storing gasoline in 50-gallon drums? Will it bleed rust? Well, reindeer don't take gasoline, fortunately, because with the price of gasoline right now, Christmas would be pretty short if I had to pay for gas fly around the world in one night. You know, certainly not getting an electric sleigh. That's not happening. But yeah, if you're storing gasoline, 50-gallon drums, you should be okay. But the big catch you're going to have to make sure that you do is rotate that gas, because it's only good for 6 or 8 months in there. So, you know, I don't know if that's going to be the most prudent way to do it unless you go through a lot of gasoline. Sajak, hey Santa, can one of the reindeers take an accidental dump on the White House? Oh, we do that every year on purpose. On the White House, on the Kremlin, on Buckingham Palace, you name it, we do it. Moldy Soldier, Santa, can you take my wife's cats? No. Santa has a no return policy, and we don't do exchanges either. So, sorry, you're on your own with your cats. Curry, tell Mrs. that she trims a lovely tree. Yes, Mrs. Claus always does a wonderful job keeping the house looking nice. Nancy DB, can I join your mag and move to the North Pole? Well, if you did, you're really going to have to know how to tend to livestock. And you're really going to have to learn how to make yourself this size, because that's the only way you get away from polar bears. They can outrun you. You just got to make sure they can't find you. Noah Bricky, why do they call pinball pinball? Well, from what he's told me, that was his call sign when he was in the Army. Sheila Lamoth, can you ask God to send Jesus soon? Jesus is with you every day, Sheila. Just not ready to take you home yet. CB, Santa, please make sure to put lots of coal in the blue stocking and lots of good preps in the red ones. Again, reindeer poop. Coal's too precious. Sajak, hey Santa, what kind of prepping are you doing? One of the big things that Mrs. Claus and I prep a lot of is firewood. That's for sure. That and chocolate chips. Those are the two biggest preps that we have around here. Firewood and chocolate chips. Well, and hot cocoa. You know, if we've got that, we're pretty covered. Because again, when you can make yourself that big, everything else is pretty easy. 54 Cal, can we get Air Force One and Air Force Two in a mid-air collision over the Pelosi house? I think the air traffic controllers might have something to say about that, but that one's a little bit out of Santa's realm of possibilities to do. Han Solo, POTUS is getting bad advice in his stocking. No, POTUS doesn't need any bad advice. I mean, he's perfectly capable of making bad decisions without anybody else telling him what to do. Problem is, when people do tell him what to do, it's even worse. And I'm not putting any advice in his stocking. I don't want any part of being blamed for what he's doing. Lorna, Santa, Santa will get the POTUS. I can't figure this one out. Okay. Flint McRock, hey Santa, who is older, you or Joe? Let me get back to you on that. I've got to go get an abacus. Rooster, Santa, can you at least sprinkle some of your magic dust on the potato? Like powdered sour cream? Be an improvement. Squirrely Radio, hey Santa, can you make the mainstream media tell the truth for just one day? Nope. It's been tried. It's kind of like the Wicked Witch. I knew her personally, you know. One time of the truth and they start melting. Francine Ryder, hey Santa, you're looking good. Well, thank you. Got to put on a couple of pounds yet. You know, still feeling a little bit thin here, but I'll be ready to go to work in a couple of days. Patrick Honesty, how do you can reindeer? Really big cans. Lisa Hofer, pull-ups for the POTUS. We found it's easier if we just give him bed sheets. You know, he doesn't realize when he's messed it up the first time, but by the time 4 or 5 times roll around, you know, then you know. Oh, let's see here. Gotta go back up to the top. James Helton, hey Santa, can you bring the 1980s back for me? 1980s were a good time. I've got to agree, you know. Good things happened in the 80s. World's pretty much gone to hell since then. But again, I can't get the reindeer up to 88 miles an hour, and I don't have a sleigh that's made like a DeLorean, so time travel is just not going to happen. Something Lore Olympus. Santa, how about Christmas vacation? Vacation? This is when I go to work. I'll take the vacation after Christmas. Oh, let's see. Healthy disrespect for authority. Dear Santa, if I woke up Christmas morning with new knees, my feelings would not be hurt. These hands are not surgeon's hands. Chow Y'all Homestead, is reindeer poop too hot for my garden? Oh no, when it's up here, it's steaming when it comes out. I usually got to let it cool down for a while. So, but up here, it steams for a good 6 months. Carla Palmer, Sandeer, there we go. Santa, does reindeer poop make good fertilizer? Yes, reindeer are vegetarian animals, you know, so they, you know, as long as they're not carnivores, yep, they're good. So anything that you can get from reindeer, yep, compost it and put it in your garden. If you can figure out how to grow chocolate chips, let me know. You want that new truck? Find out how to grow chocolate chips. I'll get you that new truck. Santa, Gray Sky Prep. Santa, what would you like for Christmas? I don't get Christmas gifts. I give Christmas gifts. Otherwise, you know, what's the point? I mean, I've got elves. You know, I can have them make whatever I want, whenever I want. Let's see. Nigel Noels, Pinball, Santa, shout out for New Zealand. Hi, New Zealand. You guys are pretty much my first stop. A couple of days from now. You got to do something about that government, though, that you guys have down there. It's really messing me up. Purring lady, no return of pets. Exactly. Santa has a no return, no exchange policy. That includes pets. Yarn prepper, Santa, can you drop off some reindeer poop for my garden? Well, if you stand outside long enough, just have a bucket. We'll see. I'll see if I can get Donna or Blitzen to aim. They seem to be the two that always eat too much right before we go to work. Oh, let's see here. What else do people want to talk about? Coral Tigger, Santa, send Putin some meds to calm him down. Might not be a bad idea. I do go to India before I go to Russia, so maybe I'll pick something up. Because, again, elves don't make medicine. South Colorado Stetter, Santa, what type of political party is up on the North Pole? We're all Reds. That's it. There's one party. It's me. Nobody questions it. And we're the Red Party. Bob William, $1 million bunker. Please, Santa. Well, again, I'm not digging any holes anytime soon. Start with a bulldozer and a big concrete truck. Laura Dow, Santa, can we have a new leader? If I ever decide to get in politics, maybe. Oh, let's see here. Paladin 1, Santa, do you wear a face shield when riding behind the deer all night? Like I just said about Donner and Blitzen, nose plugs too. The Mamushka, this Polak has been good. Can I have a Pomsky, please? Sounds like a good idea. You give me some chocolate chip cookies, I'll take care of you. David Kissio, Merry Christmas. More freedom seeds, please. Well, gotta plant that idea somewhere. I guess it's a good idea. Morning Light, dear Santa, are the elves unionized at the pole? And if the poles flip, will you have to relocate? No, the elves are pretty happy. They don't need a union. Okay, they get basically anything they want. Hell, they're elves. If there's something they don't have, they make it. So they're good there. But now, if the poles flip, that's going to be interesting. South Pole Santa just to kind of ruin a lot of Christmas carols, wouldn't it? Gina M. Santa, tell Pinball how much we all love and appreciate him and Mrs. Pinball. Okay, and he heard me read it. Steph, read to us, Santa. I'm the crazy lady that said you should have a story reading channel. Oh, I could just see it. Santa gets the book out. And what's he reading? I don't know. What would be a good book to read? A good book for Santa to read. Gee, I just can't come up with a good one at the moment. Lucky Dame Preparedness. Hey, Santa, SH sent you a super chat. Don't want you to miss it. Okay, well, I guess, and Pinball's nodding his head over there, so SH, yep, I guess thank you for that super chat. Sajak, Santa, if the acorns on your tree are that big, how big are the squirrels? Well, see, they can shrink everything down. Make them bigger, make them small. Magic's a real cool thing up here. Shannon Shepard, what does MAG stand for? Shannon, that's a mutual assistance group. That's all the people in your community that you're going to help, and they're going to help you. Lorna, I said the president will be getting the Mr. Potato Head Goes Green toy for Christmas. Green potatoes aren't good. You're supposed to throw them out. Just remember that. They're not good for you. And electric powered potatoes don't taste too good. Ah, let's see. Gotta go. Hang on there, folks. Okay. I know where it was again. There we go. Robert Bates, Santa, will pinball be here Saturday night? As far as I know, yes. Ildico, Santa, do you have a garden on the North Pole? If so, what are you planting in it? Well, you can imagine we plant a lot of cold weather crops up here. So cabbages and broccoli and things like that. That's, you know, boy, but sometimes I really get a hankering for a tomato and just can't get one up here. The Rooster, Santa, you're a lot bigger than I remember. Oh, wait till you see me a couple of days from now after I get all those cookies in my belly. Angry Homesteader, Santa looks like he's too warm. No, Santa's doing fine here. Not a problem, Fire's going, keep me warm. Like I said, it's 4 below outside, so got to keep it warm in the house here. Grumpy old man, Santa, can you make the gold and silver price go way down so I can buy lots? Well, that wouldn't really be fair to the people who already own lots. So, Lisa Preps, where's Mrs. Claus, Santa? She's out with the elves. She's baking all those cookies and making all the candy and everything. That a lot of work going on here. We don't get any rest this week. I got a chance to take a quick break here. Mrs. Claus made me some cocoa and pinball was here, so you got to entertain the guests. But she's out working. Grace Acres, Santa baby, can I please get a hunky prepping homesteader to come join me on my homestead? Poof. Billy Pollard, Sierra Charlie, Santa Claus, I'm assuming. I'd like a couple of high-end satellite phones for Christmas. We'll see what we can do. Jeff Riffle, Santa, change the light bulb in my ceiling fan, please. I can probably do that. Leave a light bulb on with the cookies. We'll take care of it when we stop by the house. Oh, Francine Ryder, Santa, can you make the world slow down? They say it's spinning faster than it was 50 years ago. Well, days are still 24 hours as far as I can tell, so I don't see any difference. God knows if the days are getting shorter, that just means I got to work even harder on Christmas Eve. Chief Jim, Santa, can you wake me up on Christmas in a log cabin in eastern Tennessee? I've been good. I'll ask Pinball if he's got an extra room. Deb's wood burning. Santa, can you put a few silver bells in stockings this year? I do a lot of that, Little Hershey's Kisses. Grace Johnson, so when you're delivering all the presents, does the reindeer poop get in your face? Nope, that's what the shield and the nose plugs are for. Ace Maduro, I hope Mrs. Claus doesn't mistake reindeer poop for the chocolate chips. She's done that before. Don't remind her. Oh. Stephanie Hartman, Santa, please bring Oregon a new governor and make it a Republican. Sorry, Stephanie. Oregon's too far gone. There's nothing I can do to help there anymore. Hard Styles, Santa, did I hear Dodge canceled Hemi engines? No. That was probably going to do a a doozy on all those Challengers and Chargers and Ram trucks that everybody keeps asking me for. Pucker butt. Santa, is that an N95 beard? Now, fortunately, I have immunity. So I don't have to worry about all this crazy stuff that you guys are dreaming up out there about cold viruses. Bugs, is Rudolph retired? No, like I said, he's been polishing his nose for 3 days. You see how this thing shines right now. Paladin 1, Santa, are you worried about anti-aircraft or deer poachers? Well, even this new hypersonic missile that Russia has still isn't faster than me, so I can outrun that, no problem. And nobody's ever made a bullet that can outrun, that's faster than a deer. You hear? Superman was faster than a speeding bullet, and Superman knows that he won't even try to race a reindeer. Colleen Guy, Santa, what is my favorite drink? Mint toddy? Hot chocolate? No, nothing else. Jeff Rose 77, can Santa punish the potato spud for his bad deeds? Like I said, I mean, he's getting the 50-pound sack of reindeer poop this year. Ozark Prepper, hey Santa's, boy, you guys love to talk about reindeer poop. Is reindeer poop flammable? It's kind of chilly here. Well, you got to dry it out first. Okay, if you get it really dry, then you can burn it. Mike Moore, how did Rudolph get a red nose? Well, see, there was this time back, maybe about 200 years ago, somewhere thereabouts. Rudolph got into the hot chocolate. And what Rudolph didn't realize was that Santa always put something in his hot chocolate. And Rudolph had this bad reaction to that hot chocolate, got a red nose. So Rudolph has got a reminder of his alcohol problem that he's had for 200 plus years. Allison Carson, I request green and black olives for Mr. and Mrs. P's stockings. I could probably take care of that for him. I want to make sure he doesn't know that. Angry Homesteader, Santa, can we have peace and left alone? I think that's what a lot of people want. Like I said earlier, you just gotta change it. You gotta get rid of these people with no joy in their heart. I found Waldo. We've had a lot of fog here. Put the reindeer in front. Well, I don't know. Where are you? London? Washington? Anywhere. I mean, a lot of fog here. Rudolph is going to be busy this year. I can see this. Weather patterns are looking kind of weird. Coral Tigger. Santa, can we have Trump back? You might. Give it a couple of years. Hey Santa, what are some of your elves' names? Well, let's see. We have Frito, Danny. Let's see. Giuseppe, and Bob. Yeah, that was it. Scarlet Brimstone. Hey Santa, can I have a retired missile silo? Please? Well, at least you wouldn't make me dig the hole in the ground this time. See, where would you have to go? Kansas? Nebraska? Colorado? We'll see what we can do. But, those things are kind of expensive. Santa's got to worry about that budget. It's, Santa doesn't have a checkbook like Congress does. Santa's can't just print more money. Purring Lady, Santa, the Dems made you convert your sleigh to electric. Ain't no way. A reindeer power, and that's all it's ever going to be. Roxanne Haney, hey Santa, would you please check out what's in those storage containers off the coast? If I get a little bit of extra time, maybe I'll sneak in there and see what's going on. I know that's a problem. Uh, Santa, can you get my rich uncle out of the poorhouse? Well, it's better than having your poor uncle in a rich house, right? Yeah. Ah, Lorna, Santa, you need to trim that beard. It's affecting your breathing. You know, come January 26th, I'll get shaved off. I get out the shorts, go spend a week or so in Florida, chill out a little bit. Got to shave the beard to do that, otherwise everybody recognize me. So, you know, go in there, pretend I'm, The Rock or something like that. I'm usually pretty good. Uh, Yarn Prepper, Santa, can we keep this going for another hour? Unfortunately, Santa can't. I got to get back out to the workshop here. Like I said, we got a lot of work to get done. Cat Clark, Santa, can you say hello to Haley and Jacob? Hello, Haley and Jacob. Were you guys good this year? I might want to have to go check that list out. But their names seem to ring a bell. I think you'll probably be in pretty good shape this year. Just don't screw it up in the next 2 days. Gracie Quinn, I'm so grateful for your love and kindness to this family, your joy and comfort. Gracie, I'm Santa Claus. I have love and joy in my heart. That is all that's what creates me. James Helton, hey Santa, can you bring accountability to our politicians? Again, unfortunately, that's not something that the elves can make. That's up to you guys. Robert Briggs, M16 repair manual is good reading. If you can get an M16, that's good. Uh, Fat Man Prepper, Santa, are you going to self-quarantine in the countries at requirement? Really? What are they going to do? Lock up Santa Claus? Good luck catching me. Like I said, I can get this tiny. Put me in a room, I'll slip right through the cracks in the door. Like I said, speed reindeer? Forget it. Uh, let's see. SH, I'm kind of tired of all the lifts, even Santa's. Well, okay. If you don't want to be on a list, that save me a little bit of work. I can skip the house, not a problem. Robert Sr., I was extra bad this year. Need extra coal. And yeah, no kidding, you were extra bad this year. Uh, Mountain Man, Santa, can you please bring me 1,000 rounds of 5.56? Green tip or black? Uh, Enchanted Scrapper, Santa, can you bring our real Prez back? Well, he hasn't gone anywhere. You guys just kind of threw him out of his house. So, I'm still trying to figure out who lives in the White House because it must be closed for renovations because there's nobody there. Every time I turn on the TV and see something on the news, it's a sound stage, with fake curtains in the back or something. So, who's living in the White House anyway? Uh, let's see. Deb's Woodburning, Santa, thank you for pinball. He's not my kid. Trust me. I don't want to take any sort of responsibility for him. He's certainly not an elf. Let's see. SH meant the other lists. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Bella Fourth, Santa, can you bring me a washboard? Uh, Washboards and Santa. That centuries ago. Uh, looking to see what else you guys want to talk about. Fat Man Prepper, Santa had me an elf on the shelf. He was tasty. You ate one of my elves. Seriously. There's too many jokes in there, but no eating elves. Try to keep it clean. I don't know. Santa, I need some eyeglasses. I've been a good grandma. Here you go. Hell no, I can't see. John Poole, we love pinball, even though he's too tall for an elf. Yeah, he's a big guy, that's for sure. Deanna Walters, Santa, will you let me go for a ride on your sled? You can't get this big. You'll never. You just if you're not careful, you just step on us all. Michelle Sauer says, Lucky Dame had a question. I didn't see it. Enchanted Scrapper, the elf on the shelf is Little Red Lying Hood. Now, I wouldn't create an elf like that. Are you kidding? Carolyn L., I thought it was a buck on a truck, not an elf on a shelf. That would be, for all you down south, what you thinking. Mark Webb, I need a polar bear for fat this winter. There you go. I found Waldo. Something special for Angry Prepper and Bear, please. Yes, they are definitely on the good list this year. I will be taking extra care of both of them this year. Jennifer Skinner, has Mrs. Claus shared any cookie recipes yet this year? Mrs. Claus got, her recipes are centuries old, but nothing that she ever puts out there. Those are, for me, you guys would get too many calories in Mrs. Claus's cookies. Mrs. Pinballs, I don't think she's put up any yet this year. That's probably closer to Christmas. Colleen Geis, Santa, did they try to contract you for chemtrails? Well, the only thing they get from us is stink trails, from all the reindeer poop. But AOC was arguing about all the methane that the reindeer were releasing, and so we didn't get the contract. Would have been great summer work for us. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Vicky Savage, elves come in many sizes. Some are much taller than humans. Like I said, magic's a wonderful thing. Santa, Lucky Dame Santa, is that the loser of the 2021 reindeer games on the wall behind you? No, that goes back a few generations of reindeer here. Got a whole wall of them over here, but I always try to have a memorial wall for them. Handyman Prepper, thanks for giving Pinball a day off. He's earned it. Well, he flew all the way up here to the North Pole. Coach! So, we all have 24 hours in a day. Thanks, Santa. I need a solar generator in my stocking. You know how heavy those things are? Not going to fit in your stocking. You better look for that one under the tree. The Rooster, Santa, are you getting screwed on taxes when you're flying to California? Do you have a permit? Santa doesn't have money, so audit me. Go for it. Reverse Snowbird, Santa, can you bring me good results for my MRI this Thursday? I can't bring you the results, but I got a couple of connections that may be able to help you out with. I'll have a conversation with them later. Santa, had the missus give you a big hug from all of us. Not a problem there. She'll be happy. I know she'll give me a big hug when I get back to the workshop, because she's going to be saying, you aren't here working. You want to get out here and get some work done. But Hey. Let's see. And Enchanted Scrapper says, Merry Christmas, Santa and everyone. And to that, I will say to all of you, Merry Christmas. Stay very good for the next couple of days at least. We'll see you all. I'll see you at least Friday night. Ho, ho, ho. Bye, y'all.